Now we are going to study how to factor. I give you some examples. Problem 1, x squared minus 3. So if you see the second power over here, you put two brackets and you look at the position of this, of x. So the front position, you put x over here and you put x over here because x times x is x raised to the 2 power, to the second power. And then you see this one, if you see the minus sign over here, you have to put plus first and then you put minus. Okay, negative here, positive and then negative. And then 3, you can find any GCF. So you just put in the square root. 3 here and 3 here. Answer. X, 3, the square root of 3 and the square root of 3 over here. And remember that if you have if you have the negative over here, you have to put positive first and then negative later. 20 minus x raised to the second power. So 20, we can find the GCF of 20. So I put over here, hope you can see right here. So I put 2 first. 2, 1, 2, and then we put 0 up here, it's become 10, and then we use 5 because 5 times 2 is 10. So you take the whole number. 2 times up here first, 2 because it's easy to see, and then 5. And then if you see the two figures the same, you take in the front 1, put it out, and then you bring in 5 in the square root. So you will get 2 the square root of 5. Put right here. First position, put at the first position. 2 the square root of 5. 20 we get. This side also. 2 the square root of 5, and then again negative, positive here, and negative here is the rule. And x raised to the second power. So you put x over here and x over here. Answer. And then item 3, 1 over 9x squared minus 15. So if you have in the front first position like this, then you put 2 brackets like this once again, and then right here we can make it smaller or make it simplest, like 3, because raised to the second power, 3, 3, 9, and x1 we can time each other. So we will get x, because x times 1 is x, over 3. Don't take this because we will write here once again. So x over 3. Once again, the signs, negative here, positive first, and then negative later. 15, we can find the GCF no more. So we just put like this. 15 over here and 15 over here. Then answer. Then item 4, 50 minus this term you have in the brackets x minus 4. So we have to find the GCF of 50 first. I put it right here. And then I use 5 because easy, we can see easier. So 5, 1, 5, and then I put 0 up here become 10, and then I use 5 again. 5, 2, 10. So take the whole number. 5 times 5, 5 times 5 times 2. And then when you see the two figures the same, you put in front 5, and then you remain 2 over here. 5 the square root of 2. 50 is 5 the square root of 2. 2 brackets, I make it bigger. Okay, over here. And then you see this minus, plus, and minus. Oh, sorry, I have to write one more time. 5 the square root of 2, plus and minus. Now in these brackets we put inside. So you see this minus in the front. So in this one we have to put it right here first, and then the second one we change later. We still write x minus 4. Okay, x minus 4, and then right here we will change to be, because in the front is negative, inside should change x plus 4. So you have to be careful if you have the term like this and you have negative in the front. You gotta be careful. So copy the first one here, and then the second one you have to change because you follow the negative sign. And then 72 minus 4x plus 3 square. So we find the GCF of 72 first. As easy and easier is 6. 6, 1, 6, and then 7 minus 1 is 7 minus 6 is 1, and then we pull 2 here, it's become 12, so 6 to 12. And then I use 6 once again, 6, 1, 6, 6 to 12. So take the whole thing to times each other. 6 times 6 times 2. And then as I told you that if you have two figures, you pull in the front one figure. And then cancel out, and then you have 2 left like this. Okay, so 72, you get 6, the square root of 2 over here, and then I put the bracket first, like this. Again, the sign minus over here, you have to plus first, and then minus later. I forgot to write this one. 6, the square root of 2, and then for this one, as I told you that you copy here first. You copy 4x plus 3, and then change to be this one is look no confusing. And then you change the sign, because why you change the sign? Because you have negative in front of this term. 4x minus 3. Answer. Alright, thank you for watching. Goodbye.